It's supposed to be better than quarterback rating or passer rating, excuse me.
Yeah, and so I think that overall, good for you, bud. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I agree that nobody should use that as a reference point for betting, for how they view a quarterback or anything, because again, he brought up
PFF
DTR.
either.
Well, I thought the DTR thing was the most eye-opening, obviously, because we've watched him play too. He's garbage. For one, they won the game. They won the game comfortably. It wasn't like a game-winning field goal game either. Like that. I mean, and Grant, they had 10 sacks. Like the defense was great because the Browns have a good defense. But that shouldn't shit on Shedeur. Shedeur, I didn't watch the entire game, but I did. It was on. I was watching the Falcon Saints, but like it was on, and I was obviously watching it in McCrae's. Like so. This is what I think, and I loved it because he kept throwing. When he did get those deep balls, it like set up Judkins to get the touchdowns, which is it helps me in fantasy. Which we'll get to that once we probably finish up the recap.
So, do you think Stefanski should have already,
pulled the plug on? Well, this was the issue. They acted like they wanted to compete by saying Joe Flacco is the quarterback for 6 or 7 weeks. And the reality was that even with Joe Flacco, they were never going to compete. Even with that defense, they just weren't. Flacco and what he did, they went to the playoffs. He took over an offense and they won and they got to the playoffs. They won 11 games that year. But
no, they weren't trying to compete with Flacco.
And he went like 5-2.
But no. They knew that neither one of them was ready. They didn't want to just throw him out there, break their confidence.
Don't start him as long as you did. Is my thought.
Well, hold on. But then they let Flacco start. Flacco got to go through camp with him. He already knew the offense, so they can watch the offense in camp be ran properly. Because if Flacco's not there, they're not watching the offense being ran right by somebody who knows it.
But this is the issue. If he knew it already, let's at least get them reps. Why weren't they getting reps? Because that was the biggest talking point of Shedeur, right? What he said was,
hold on, I got it right here.
Go ahead, play it real quick.
1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous. But it's just a 1 week of practice. So I'm just truly thankful, that everything happened